Chatting with Cherubs.
Hello and welcome back to Chatting with Cherubs. I'm Morgan Rees and I'm here with just...
Gearóid Farrelly. Just. Only. That's all we can bring to you today. I'm sure the people are aware. I'm sure if you've been watching Sky News, you'll have seen the story about Josh. He's on remand. He's been arrested.
Yes.
We had no idea he was a people trafficker. But look,
totally
we are where we are.
Blindsided us. None of us saw where that was coming. I mean, which is really surprising because he can't drive. I think he's the only person.
I think it's exceptional. I think for somebody to be such a prolific people trafficker, moving people around the way he did in those crates and still not even have a learner's permit, I think fair play, Josh. Hats off to you, son. We respect you.
Yeah, so as you know, Josh has got a case going on like P. Diddy at the moment, as they're all going under the same crimes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And you think P. Diddy had a lot of baby oil? Well.
The one crime that P. Diddy, racketeering. I think racketeering does not convey how serious enough a crime that is because it sounds too cheerful, doesn't it? Racketeering.
It does. It sounds like, oh, he's a scamp.
Yeah, racketeering sounds like what someone might call a game of tennis or a bit of racketeering.
Yeah. Or a little bit of loud music. Or like talking loudly on the balcony.
Yeah.
What exactly is racketeering like? Is that like organized crime?
I think it's moving firearms. It's like
oh god,
it's to do with weapon sales.
Oh, I didn't realize. Oh my god, wow.
Yeah. The illegal movement and purchasing of weapons.
Jesus, yeah, you're right. Yeah, they really need to give that a better name, like weaponing or something. Like, I mean,
yeah, but the racketeering.
I know, yeah. But I was astonished by that P. Diddy thing. I think what's fascinating is that he got off with everything.
That's bananas.
Also, did you read about what were they called? The freak-ons? Is that what they were?
Yeah. I mean, I didn't read too much because I heard so many conflicting things, and then everything sounded so outlandish, so unrealistic, but it was all corroborated by other people. I mean, was it? He was found innocent, but...
Yeah, but he totally did all those things. We can say.
Yeah. Yeah. 100% did it.
He's innocent, but come on. Like, for example, he watched his girlfriend have sex with another man 8 hours.
I can't watch anything for 8 hours, let alone my favourite thing.
When I heard that story, I'm brought back to like a Stevens's Day, or like Boxing Day for in the UK, about 3 years ago, where me and my boyfriend, we sat on the couch all day in our pajamas and watched 6 episodes of Broadchurch. Right? So we watched 6 hours of television, and I felt so filthy after that. We hadn't had showers. I felt like a genuinely bad person. So how you can watch your partner shag somebody else for 8 hours and walk away from that with any self-esteem?
That must, because at some point you must have had to get up and get a coffee or go to the toilet. And surely you would lose momentum.
Yeah, you have to cover the mirror. Like what I mean, were you talking about the sex or the Broadchurch?
I mean, like the Broadchurch. I don't think there's such thing as too much Olivia Colman. I refuse. I refuse to believe it.
But I think if you're having sex with somebody and they say, "Do you know what? Can we just stop for a minute? I'm going to grab a coffee." I think you're done.
Yeah. But I mean, like every part of that's been on having sex for 8 hours, like there's Sting, or watching it for 8 hours, just like every part of that. I'm a big believer in it should be started and finished within half hour.
Morgan, I completely agree. I completely agree because the way sex should work, I think particularly if you're in a long-term relationship, is that, I mean, my take is I just make a list of things in my head that I need to do today. And then when it's done, it's
during, or that?
Yeah. And then when it's done, it's like, start the list.
Yeah, half hour. People that want to go for ages can't get that. Just don't.
Absolutely not. No. Those people just don't have a lot on.
That is true.
Yeah. It's like when you watch them, you're like, have you nothing else to do? No, you haven't got a microwave that needs a clean.
Yeah, because like 8 hours, like that is your day, isn't it? What are you doing after that other than resting?
There's definitely a point during that 8-hour day where they're thinking, God, I've got a lot of laundry I could be cracking on with. This is them. It's very long.
That's 6 washes you could have done.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and I mean, I don't know about California, it's probably better. But over here, if you've got a good day for drying, you take it when you can.
Just all of that, because like, how long do you wash yourself afterwards? Do you ever see that person again? Is that like you're trying to make the most of it? You're never going to see this person again, so like let's have all the sex we would have had if we see each other all the time, but now.
Yeah, I feel like they're doing like a full 2-year relationship in one day. well, my full 2-year relationship in one day.
Yeah. How do you release music after that?
Well, I'd imagine,
like after P Diddy now, like how does he?
Yeah, exactly. What's his next album going to be? Maybe if he just avoids the subject of sex completely, like maybe just makes a rap album about the environment.
Yeah, about
baby
innocence.
seals. Yeah.
Do you think he might do a Russell Brand and go full Christian and like repent? No sex before marriage. That sort of thing.
Yeah, he'll be running a mega church and doing live baptisms, all that sort of stuff. Yeah, yeah. I do think I think what happens is with people like that is, and having Russell Brand, is that then they become so tedious. Like they've done like anything that is remotely salacious has been done, and from here to the grave, it's just going to be really tedious. It's going to be like banging on about like how I changed my journey.
Oh God, when people's personalities is change.
God, we get it. You're boring now.
You were fun and naughty before, but now you're just boring. You're straight-laced and boring.
Well, speaking of change, I you might notice I've changed my appearance completely, Morgan. I shaved my beard by accident.
Ooh, that is a tough one. The boyfriend does that all the time. How are we feeling about it? What were we expecting, or what was delivered?
What I was expecting was pretty much what I got, which is I look like a thumb. There's too much face, and now your eyes are just drawn to my eye bags. I think that's what happens now. You don't look a beard anymore.
You're being self-critical. No one's looking at your eye bags because you haven't got any eye bags.
It's the worst because you always think, oh yeah, I'll go back to looking like I looked when I was 21, and then you go, no, absolutely not, Gearóid. That's not the way the world works.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've got a jawline now. I didn't have it last time, but I'm sure it's been working under construction.
What I did was I used I have a beard trimmer, and I used it while it was still set to balls. Basically, when I used it, that's what happened.
Well, do your balls look 21? Do they?
Yeah. From a balls perspective, oh my God, I've never looked better.
No one's looking at your balls eye bags. Just the actual ball bag.
Yeah. Don't look at these. Look at these. Morgan, before we go on, can you please just tell us what happened on Instagram? Because the video you posted of you. Firstly, I want to say thank you on behalf of the podcast, on behalf of me and Josh, who's now on remand. I want to just thank you because whenever you post a picture looking hot, I think, oh, this is good for the pod. This is really good for the pod. Like, we want you back doing thirst traps now because we need, let's just elevate the whole thing. But you posted yourself in a tux.
I was in a tux. I've just come back from Nigel Ung, otherwise known as Uncle Roger's wedding out in Portugal.
Oh, nice.
I bought a tux. We had to wear a black tie attire. But then on the day before I left, I was walking past Marks and Spencer's. I just went, I wonder whether they've got a velvet tux. And they did. So I just bought it immediately. And I went, I already know I've got the right size. And I get to Portugal. And as I put it on, I'm about to leave to the wedding. I noticed something under my arm. The tag has been left on. and like the metal one with the pin, and it's huge, and like I could not go to the wedding. Like it was a very strict dress code, and I just went, I can't just go with a tag underneath there. It would draw the eye. No, everyone looked beautiful at this wedding. It was like Bridgerton. It was the Met Gala. But
wow.
I think there's nothing more incongruous and nothing more eye-drawingly incongruous than being at a pitch-perfect wedding, but one person's got a tag on their on their tux.
Like everybody's just saying Morgan stole the scene. Poor Morgan.
Well, this is where I go. And then I panic. I called Janet. I tried to. I sent Janet a picture of me in the tux, and then underneath it, the next text said, "Help me." We got into a big argument because the message didn't send. And Janet just got these messages off me going, "Help me, please, 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 please." But and like I didn't answer the call because I was running around trying to get this tag off. They were furious at me. They thought something awful had happened. And in fairness, I think it's because I text him going, "Help, help, the worst thing possible has ever happened."
No context.
No context. He's had to leave work because he's so scared what's going on. And then I had to reply, "Oh, there's a tag on my tux." And he was like, "You fucking bastard. I thought you were dead. You're going to be fucking dead."
Oh no. Oh no. How did you get it off?
Well, I looked it up online. Someone said about there's something you can prang it with 2 forks. I tried it. It wasn't working. And I'm in Sintra in Portugal, which is just a little town. It's nowhere near any shops. But there's a little shop called an Ale Hop, which I'd never seen before. It's like a knick-knack shop. But it did have a couple of... Yeah. And I just went, they might have one. So I ran in there in the tux. No, I wasn't wearing the tux, but I went in there with the tux. I said, "Can you help me with this?" And then the girl behind the stuff went, "Okay, yeah, sure." And then they were trying for ages. It couldn't work. So I'll be honest with you, I had hit it a fair whack by this point.
Yeah,
and now I've smacked it so much it won't work on an actual Mac. But then the manager comes round and she goes, "What's going on here?" I assume it's in Portuguese. And they said, "We can't, if it's not bought here, we can't take the tag off." And I was like, "Oh God." And then I go around another shop and I try again. The same thing happens. Look, so we can't take a tag off if you think it's stolen. I don't know.
Oh my God.
So I run to another shop. And then as they get in, before I even get to the counter, because I am making a bit of a scene, I'm really huffing and puffing. As I get to the third shop, I go to the counter. The person already stops me. I said, "We've been warned about you. We don't deal with stolen clothes." And it turns out they'd called ahead to say that we think someone with stolen clothes is trying. Because they kept on going, "Have you got the receipt?" I went, "I'm in the middle of Portugal, in the middle of fuck-ass middle of nowhere. I haven't got my M&S receipts with me."
But surely did it say M&S on the label? There isn't even an M&S in Portugal.
I know, but they wouldn't take it off.
Assholes.
I know. And then now all of a sudden this little town in Portugal thinks I'm a thief and they're all calling each other up.
Oh no.
And I'm really panicking because the wedding is very much, it happens on the dot. It happens on the dot. And
Okay.
I've got to be there in half hour and it's a 20-minute walk. So I've got a 10-minute window.
Oh, to get a... tell me, was it one of those ones, because you know the ones they used to have where it had ink in it?
Well, if so, this one didn't let it out.
All right, okay.
But the way you did it as a plastic bag, I found this person on YouTube, and you just wrap it round, you pull it tight over, because the contraption is almost like a drawing pin, goes into a lock.
Okay.
So what you do is you get the handle of a bin bag and you push it through so it fills into that gap where the pin slots into the cavity.
Oh, okay.
And you keep on doing that until it eventually pops it out.
Ah.
But
that's a little tip for Chatting with Cherubs listeners now, that Josh is not the only person involved in criminal activity.
yes, Josh is people trafficking. I'm a shoplifter, and Gearóid is just a tax evader. That's why he's out in Ireland.
I'm just a good boy that got in with a bad crowd.
But how was it? So the place I was staying in as well is, I don't know if you remember last week, I said I thought I was staying in a dormitory, as in like I had my own room but shared bathroom, but it turns out I was sharing an apartment.
Oh.
So this shout out Alberto, we got to know each other over the weekend, who was always eating yogurt. I don't know why, I've met him 4 times, he was eating yogurt every time. But I'm just sat in a tux with a plastic bag wrapped around my jacket. He must have thought, who the fuck am I sharing this apartment with?
Was it his apartment, or was he just
no, he was also just a guest. Just a guest as well.
Okay, and he brought his yogurts with him. I don't know, I think that's a risk in a warm climate, to be honest.
Yeah, big time. He's the only person in a long time I've heard grunt while pooing as well. And the way he would grunt, then poo, it sounded... do you know like how they do in tennis?
Oh, no.
You know, they go...
Oh, no.
I was like, is it Wimbledon going on in that bathroom? What's going on here?
And was he... What age? Tell me about this man. Was he... Like, what age was he?
30s, maybe early 40s. Very slight... very quiet, unless he was shitting. Otherwise, he wasn't.
Maybe that's why he was having the yogurt. Maybe he had a gut problem.
It must be why.
That's not good. Like, I'm sorry now. If you're sharing an apartment and you're grunting while you're pooing, that's a lot now.
I know. And so I was trying to get this tag off this tux. Alberto was fucking wrestling with the toilet. I had 20 minutes and it was a 20-minute walk, but then it popped off.
Nice. But like, was he aware of what was going on? Was he aware of the problem? Or were you just...
No, I think he sort of like stayed clear, and I'd recommend it.
Well, yeah, he had his own problems.
Yeah, it was. And then I fell over on the way there as well, because I was wearing my boyfriend's, dinner shoes, and I was on the top of a cobbled street, and then I'm in the mid-July, Portugal. All of us, because the day before I was in Muslim attire, a kurta, because it was a Muslim ceremony, and then this one was a Malaysian. So I think I'm like Mr. Ben. Remember that children's TV show?
Yeah,
first day
into the dressing room, a whole new adventure for Morgan.
Yeah, because the first day I got loads of stares because loads of people go, "What's this person doing wearing a kurta or in Muslim attire?" Then the next day I'm wearing a full black tie tuxedo in mid-July Portugal.
Black tie now. Black tie in Portugal in July that's a challenge now for me.
They did the wedding in the evening, so it wasn't too bad.
That's not bad. And what'd you do during the day?
Try my best not to drink, essentially.
So, essentially, you drank.
Yes, I had one white wine sangria, and then my boyfriend called me and said, "You can't drink before the wedding." I went, "Fair enough." So I just wrote jokes.
Yeah, it's a fair point. Yeah.
It's a 2-day wedding. I was also late for the first day. And not only that, I had the bride's dress. Part of the bride's dress got accidentally sent to their London address rather than the wedding venue in Portugal.
Oh,
so I get a panicked. The wedding's on Friday. I get a panic call on Thursday from the bride going, "What time are you getting here?" I'm like, "I'm in London." They were like, "Oh, no, brilliant. My dress is in London. I need it tomorrow." And I was planning to get to the wedding about 5 minutes before it started. And now all of a sudden, I have to get the dress to the bride on her wedding day.
Oh my God. You're basically like you're like somebody in a rom-com. You're like a gay in a, like you're either like a gay character in a rom-com or you're like 1990s Julia Roberts. That's the character she would have played.
Yeah. And I really identify with Julia Roberts.
Yeah.
And no one knew she was attractive until she took them off.
Yeah, and shagged the best man. Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I'm taken now. But I can wear the glasses.
Yeah.
But and this is the one, because money's been up and down with gigs and stuff at the moment. I'd taken I was supposed to be in Lisbon, but I took a cheap flight to Faro. I was going to get a 3-hour bus up, because it was going to save me about 250 quid.
Oh, yeah, it's worth it.
And plane was delayed, bus was delayed. I thought I would have actually about 2 hours. I now have 15 minutes grace period.
Oh, no.
And there's a problem with getting into the Airbnb. There's a problem getting into everything. The problem with the cutter. I get it all sorted. I don't have time to walk there. I'll get a Bolt. I get a Bolt. I arrive there. And while I'm in the taxi, because I'm in this Indian dress, taxi driver's South Asian of some description. He goes, "Oh, you're wearing an Indian dress?" And I was like, yeah. I'm going to this wedding. I'm panicked. I'm like, yeah. I had no time for this conversation. We get to the destination. It's the wrong address. There's 2 places with the same name.
Oh, no.
And my phone is dead. My phone has died. I have
no
charge on my phone.
This is so stressful.
And I have no money on me. He doesn't take cards. I have no phone. And then he's like, "Oh, I have to take you out, man, because you can't pay rent or anything." And then I pretend to cry, and I say I'm the best man.
Oh, this is bad. This is bad.
I know, but I was really clutching at straws, and I make up a story about the dress as well. I guess it was her mother's. I feel so bad. And then he's like, "Oh, I'll take you there." And I can't really do sad crying, so I'm doing the best I can for about 20 minutes. And I feel really bad.
20 minutes?
20 minutes. It's a one-way system in Sintra. I had no idea. So we had to go all the way around. And I'm pretending to cry in the back. And then we get there and I go, "Oh, brilliant, thanks." I just pop out.
He is never picking up a British person as long as... That's so weird you cried for 20 minutes. Like a couple of sobs at the start and then you could have been like, "I'm okay." Now, you've touched on work there, which is very upsetting because we're both going to the Fringe next week. And as Josh keeps saying, it can be shit, it's okay because it's just a work in progress. That's because Josh is under tour show pressure.
Yeah. It is. Yeah, we're we're performing to Edinburgh Fringe darlings, whereas Josh is playing to his own fans.
Yeah, exactly. How are you fixed?
All good. I think I've got about a half hour that I'm happy with. That needs fine tuning. And I think I've thought a theme for the show, a question to ask. So now it's trying to put it into acts, which I haven't done before. Usually it's just a collection of bits. So am I super worried about it? Of course I am.
Of course, yeah, because it's Edinburgh and it's the week before Edinburgh, so everybody's mad.
Yeah, everyone is mad. How's your mad manifesting?
Good, yeah. The show's good. I did previews. Did a preview in Galway on Thursday, which was really nice. Until I bought this shirt, right? From Zara. And I thought it was quite a nice shirt.
Oh, from one clothes mishap to another, I'm already excited.
I thought it's kind of like a baggy shirt.
Yeah.
And I haven't been. I had surgery a couple of months ago, so I haven't been to the gym. I haven't been back to the gym. So I'm actually was cleared from the gym 2 weeks ago, but I just haven't gone. But I saw photographs and videos like the venue posted of the show. Oh my God.
No, it can't be that bad.
It's really bad. I don't know what way I was standing or what, but it looks like maternity wear. It looks like I'm blooming, basically. I look.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So you're expecting.
Yeah, I look like I'm about 8 months gone, ready to pop, and like just that real, like natural mother glow. And I was like, the show went really well, but I didn't care about the show. I was like, yeah, we're going back to the gym on Monday. You've written enough jokes.
That is the worst as well, because like when people try and take photos of you performing, you're not thinking of, even though you're thinking of your performance, you're not thinking of your aesthetic. Does that make sense? So
Totally.
It's the worst, because they'll catch you when you are the worst face in the world, in a bizarre hunch position and seemingly full of air and gas.
Exactly. For me, part of taking a photograph is clenching.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah. It's like before you fire a gun, you pull back the thing like to tighten everything up.
Yeah. You just put the safety off.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, that photograph is bad. So, and I reported it. I was like, how do I get it down?
Did you?
It was not bad.
Offense?
I report. Yeah, exactly.
False advertising. Fake news.
Yeah. No, what was I? I think I said it was illegal or something.
Bullying.
It should be. It should be.
Yeah, it should be. Yeah,
I paid for that
shirt. Photos should be illegal.
Exactly.
I had it when I was emceeing Latitude, their music festival in Suffolk last year, and it was scorching weather. Have I told you this story, or have I told the story about this?
No, I don't think so.
Here. So I'm emceeing the arena, and so I'm probably introducing over the course of the day about 12 to 15 comedians onto the stage. And so I did a thing of, I'm going to do a costume change in between every act, and I'm slowly going to take more and more clothes off.
Oh, wow.
But the one thing I didn't consider is most people only go to see one comic. So no one knew that's what I was doing. Because when the one crowd would leave and the next crowd came in and I was in more revealing clothing, they didn't have the previous outfit as a reference. So I just looked more insane, because at the start of the day, I was head to toe in leather and it was about 31 degrees.
Oh, God.
But by the time, at the end, I went on in boots and just a thong. And I don't know who was more confused, the audience in the tent or Judy Love.
Was she on after you?
She was the last act, and she was like, "Cool, hey, you the MC?" I mean, we'd never met before.
Oh no! Oh my God! Yeah, I guess in situations like that, context is important.
yeah, learned a valuable lesson that day. But the reason I bring this all up is like talking about when they just catch you at your worst.
Yeah.
I wasn't planning on staying over, and then they said, "Do you want one of the posh tents? We've got one free." And I went, "Yeah." And can I also have the mini bar? They were like, "Sure." So I was drinking throughout the day and the hottest day there. And there's a photo of me. It's horrific, of me in the thong, boots. But I am just sunburnt because I wasn't expected to be that naked that day. Just full on dick print in my thigh. A big beer belly from all the alcohol I've been drinking that day.
It's the worst. Honest to God, it is the worst. There's an assumption, and this plays into like one of the stories I wanted to talk about, is there's this assumption that we're good people.
Oh, no. There's no jokes in being good.
No, exactly. And this plays into the thing. Did you see the Jumbotron thing that happened at the Coldplay?
Did I? I have not stopped thinking about it. Just every element is perfect. It's the perfect jigsaw of a fucked situation, isn't it?
It's so bad. Like, what's your take? What's your take on this? Like, do you think they were having an affair?
Yeah. And the thing I find most interesting is the staff members stood either side of them.
Yeah. That's weird.
That is weird. Because if the Jumbotron, because you could see they just look mortified because they're accomplices.
Yeah, everybody knows. But I was thinking about this afterwards, right? If you say you've been out for the day, you've been drinking, you've been having fun with all of these people, there is a chance that you could end up like just kind of cuddling somebody with no nothing else behind it beyond we've all had a lovely day.
That particular embrace, I think, is really exclusive to couples, though. The over the top, tucking the waist, bringing your weight into theirs.
Oh yeah,
I wouldn't hold a friend like that.
I'm trying to think. I don't know. I think if I was drunk and I was out with just a gang of mates, you kind of would be like, just like, oh yeah, whatever. But I do think that, and this is now, I'm being very naive here, Morgan. I'm open to correction. But I think if I was in a situation like that, and then the camera turned, you saw yourself on the big screen, then you could see, oh God, this is actually a bit weird. And then you could like jump out of the shot. Like I know this is giving them a lot of the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is I could see how that would happen.
Yeah. And so they're like, oh, this is weird. And then jumping out the way.
Yeah.
But it's just, I think that's a couple's embrace. And that is a guilty party's reaction to it. Because if you were friends, if they were friends and they got caught like that, I think you would just play up to it and just go, hey.
Yeah.
You wouldn't go, oh shit, oh God. Do you know?
I think Chris Martin made it worse though, because he was like, "Did we catch you? I think we caught you. Did we? Yeah, that was bad."
Oh, I didn't see that. I've only seen like little snippets of it.
And also, they're all in trouble now because they were like he's been,
he's resigned now. He's gone.
He's resigned. Oh God! And she
gone.
is the head of HR, I think, isn't she?
Which is perfect. Which is the person that is in charge, the head honcho of professional etiquette in the workplace, is riding the boss.
Do you know who I would love to be? I would love to be somebody that she had recently reprimanded. Wouldn't that be just beautiful? Like, well.
That would be the email subject, isn't it? Well.
Somebody's a little tramp.
So, let's talk about that severance package, shall we?
Yeah, exactly. The only thing is, though, I do think she's going to come out of it worse than he will.
Yeah, patriarchy and
all that
nonsense.
I wonder, though. I mean, he's saying he's going to put his marriage back together and stuff like that, but I wonder. I'd say she'll divorce him and write a book.
Oh yeah, if you're married to a CEO and you have the opportunity for a rightful divorce, thank you. I'm taking everything.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, there'll be a bin bag at the end of our perfectly manicured lawn with everything that you're getting out of this marriage in it.
Yeah, take him to the cleaners, girls. He humiliated you publicly, but also like, I was thinking about, like, again, the sort of parallels to P. Diddy in regards to what do you do next? Like, when you apply for a job now,
yeah,
you're the Jumbotron guy.
I do think he could. I would be surprised if he didn't sue Chris Martin. I'd say he probably will, because, like, he could be, that he made that situation worse. And
I guess so. Filming without permission.
Yeah. Nobody signed a release.
No one signed a release. You're clutching at straws.
Maybe, though, I think the wife should see how this plays out before the divorce. Because if there's going to be Coldplay money involved here, she's going to want a healthy slice.
Yeah. Or maybe she just gets him back as well. Like they do the kiss cams at the basketball. And it's her with her new husband.
Yeah, exactly. Or with like, a topless basketball team.
But have you seen it now that people at these events with the live stream and the big camera, everyone is doing it now and then reenacting it?
I saw the Muppets.
It's just like the Muppets did it.
Did you see Wanda Sykes reposted, like, there were two like Muppets at like a baseball game and they did it. It was very funny. Yeah.
You're in deep shit. Yeah. Oh, you know that you're too into the zeitgeist when the Muppets are reenacting you.
Yeah. If you're getting shit from the Muppets, that's a really bad day. You have really screwed up.
Yeah. My job is in shambles. My wife has left me, and now I'm getting dissed by Kermit and Miss Piggy.
Yeah, it's I kind of feel for them a little bit. I mean, I feel for their partners, but like,
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's not a great way to find out. The only thing is, though, if you've got to find out your partner's cheating when they're being shamed by the whole world, not a bad way for it to go.
Yeah. I mean, it's immediate comeuppance, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like they're not suffering in silence or by themselves.
But you know when your friend has a breakup and they're like, I really want to talk about it, and you're like, oh, here we go. We're going to have this conversation again. Like, she will never experience that because everybody's just going to be like, we've heard, we know all the details. He's a bollocks.
Yeah. It's like, on what grounds do they divorce?
Jumbotron.
Jumbotron. Do you think the CEO and the mistress, I don't know her name, apologies, but do you think they'll try and make it work?
Ooh. I think they should. I mean, I do think that the next time they get together is probably going to be weird. You know, because it's going to be like, well, how was your week?
Well, do you think they've met up or hooked up since then?
Oh, I would say not.
No.
I would say no, because he's already done that thing. I'm going to take some time to work on my marriage. And it's like, well, you've nothing else to be doing. You just lost your job.
Yeah.
You don't have to be anywhere. Everyone hates you. I would say they've been texting, and I'd say he has sent her you up and like a topless photo where he's like, and she's left him on red. I'd say that's where it is now.
Yeah. Okay. Who reprimands the head of HR?
Oh, that's interesting. I'd say it's the board.
It's the board.
Yeah, that would be so embarrassing. Imagine going into a load of crusty old board members and like, you know, this is highly inappropriate behavior and does not represent our brand. Like, also their brand is astronomers. Like,
is that what I know it's a tech?
Isn't that what it's called? Oh, it's a tech. Is it a tech company?
Yeah, okay. But again, like, astronomy and tech, it could be something in regards to space travel or telescopes or optics.
Well, if it's telescopes, I think that is very, yeah. That's unfortunate. Maybe you shouldn't be spying on people.
The ultimate comeuppance, works for a telescope company and gets caught having an affair on camera. Oh, the world works in brilliant ways, doesn't it, sometimes?
Yeah, it does a little.
Hey, Cherubs, that's the end of the podcast. Apologies, there was no Tuesday episode this week. With Josh being in jail, we couldn't afford bail. So if you do want to get Josh out of prison, do sign up to the Patreon. We're trying to build up a fund just to get him on release.
Yeah. Just for Josh's legal team and any, coffee and pastry expenses for myself and Morgan to sit in the public gallery. But also, if you want to support us, Morgan, you're doing the Edinburgh Fringe.
I'm doing the Edinburgh Fringe, work in progress for the first 2 weeks. The show eventually is going to be called Why Do You Want This? And I also have another podcast called My Bad with Morgan Rees, where I just get famous guests on and we talk about all our worst bits. And Gearóid.
Yeah, I am also at the Edinburgh Fringe. So if you're there to see Morgan, come and see me. I'm at the Assembly at 2:20, I think, during the day. It's a work in progress show, and I've got another podcast called Agony Rants, which comes out every Monday.
Oh, wow, we're nice and busy. And then you guys have a brilliant week. We'll see you, fingers crossed, next Tuesday, and we drop main episodes every Thursday. See you then, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Chatting with Cherubs.